Care package inbound.
Self-care, man, that goes out the window for us caregivers. You know, it's like moms. When it comes to our kids, we take care of ourselves last. It's just what we do. I have watched spouses, and myself included, but there is a pattern that I have observed us doing over and over again. And the minute I say it, people are like, no, that's not me. Yes, it is. Spouses, it's every one of us. We all go through this. We can't help it, I don't think. I mean, in my opinion, I really don't think we can. Every one of us, when PTSD comes into our home, okay, it's like a freaking whirlwind. We don't know what to do. And we're not in the mindset of like, you know how on an airplane they tell you, put your oxygen mask on first, then the kids, you know, because you can't help anybody if you're passed out because you don't have any air. Well, of course, we don't relate that to caregiving, but, you know, it would be nice if someone would go, hey, you probably need to put your oxygen mask on. Because what we do is we get into the victim, persecutor, and rescuer mode. I did not like to be thought of as a victim either. I think we all naturally get into it and, you know, kind of dance around it. Basically, the way that this pattern goes that I've observed is, first and foremost, you know, whenever our spouse comes home, we have a hard enough time processing what's going on, but we know that something isn't right and we want to help them. You know, we want to help them. We want to save them from all the negative, you know, experiences and pain that come with PTSD. And so we do everything we can to support them and to help, you know, and we will sacrifice. We will self-sacrifice until we have no more to give. And we do it, you know, we do it willingly. We do it out of love. And there's a part of us at some point, you know, that starts going, a thank you would be nice. Just a little bit of gratitude would be nice. But no, we are getting just slaughtered with nonstop explosive rages. I mean, it's a nightmare of a roller coaster, you know? It's Jekyll and Hyde that you're married to. One minute they're lovey-dovey and they can't live without you, and the next they're going for your jugular. I remember looking at my husband one time, I mean, tears rolling down my face, and he's looking at me with this, like, emotionless stare. And I'm going, do you see me here? Okay, you are destroying me with your words. Why are you doing this? Why do you hate me so much? And he's just looking at me going, get up. Why are you being so dramatic? And so instead of being appreciated, you know, for me trying to rescue him, all of a sudden I became a victim of his persecution. Okay, I don't want to say of PTSD's persecution, because PTSD is the third in the marriage. So as I become the victim, I'm starting to get angry, resentful. He's starting to irritate me. How could you treat me this way? I've done everything I can to help you, to take care of you, and this is the thanks that I get after all I've done and sacrificed for you, after all I've given up? But as the resentment grows, our caring and understanding, it goes the opposite way. You know, as it grows bigger, our caring and understanding shrinks smaller until we just can't take it anymore. And now all of a sudden we flip into the persecutor because we're not going to stand it anymore. And so we start attacking back. This is where it usually escalates into not so good scenarios. And I'm going to say this right now. If it has gotten physical between you and your vet, there is only one solution, and that is you have got to keep yourself safe, period. So let's say it's not physical yet, but it's just the verbal assault that comes, you know, and now we're verbally assaulting back. Okay, well, now they are viewing us as a persecutor, but yet we are the martyr who sacrificed everything for them. So now we are perceiving ourselves as being a victim, and we've labeled them the persecutor, just like they are looking at us. Okay, this victim triangle, it's yucky. It's nasty. When we are on this victim triangle, we become, as caregivers, we feel that we are responsible for our veteran. We try to control the environment to make sure nothing triggers them. We do everything for them. We want to make sure that nothing sets them off. This is so unhealthy. So unhealthy. So you've got to get yourself to a healthy space. You've got to start taking care of yourself. If you look back from when PTSD came in your life, all of a sudden you realize, you know, wow, I'm like socially isolated. I don't leave my house. You know, I lost some friends through this because they didn't understand. You know, you've got to kind of look and see how much your life's changed now. And taking care of yourself can be taking a bath, 10 minutes, lock the door, light some candles, glass of wine. Yeah, hey, I'm content with that. Going for a walk. Journaling. I love journaling. Playing a game on Facebook. Whatever makes you happy. Make sure that you find just a little bit of time to do it every day. Recharge those batteries. Take care of yourself. Put your oxygen mask on first, because you cannot care for your veteran if you are not caring for yourself. You also need to find support. And when I say find support, I'm not talking about a bitch session. I am talking about other caregivers who have been where you're at, who have positive attitudes, who can not go, oh, you poor thing, but I get where you're at. It sucks, but we can do this. Come on. I'm going to be right here with you, and I'm going to help you. You just got to stay focused, stay positive. You know, let that support system support you and be your cheerleader, not coddle you. You got to be able to ask for help. If you need a break, if you need someone to take care of the kids, don't be afraid to ask for it. You know, you can't do it all. No one can do it all. If you need a break, it is much, much healthier for you to go, I need one night, sometime in the next 30 days, where I can go out with my girlfriend for just 2 hours, just dinner and a movie, something. Take a break. Find someone to watch the kids. Take a break. Don't forget to sleep. And that's hard with nightmares and, oh my goodness. I felt like for the first few years, I didn't sleep at all. Now, me and my husband, what works for us is we sleep in separate beds. Sucks. And it's not all the time, but anytime that I need, especially a good night's sleep, we definitely sleep in separate beds. Practice breathing exercises. You know, that's a good way to keep yourself calm. And then once you do all this, you put all this together, you know, you get your boundaries, you get what you will and won't tolerate, how you want to see things going. You know, you got to get off that victim triangle. You've got to. Like I said, we all get on it. Even though we don't want to admit it, we all get on it. And then comes the changing your expectations. And changing expectations. You know what? I want to share this story with you because it illustrates it so much better than anything I could say.